Welcome to Yogaxpress once again, the mobile stretch clinic that takes yoga to the people. We had a wonderful, wonderful workout yesterday. Judy, Jacob to my left, Amy Kitchener to my right, and me, Banu Suresh. We had this wonderful stretch workout yesterday, and we're going to continue with that concept of how to apply these stretches, the 48 plus sequence, to our daily lives. Before we forget and before we move on, for those of you who want to stay in touch with us, contact us through www.yogaxpress.com. There's a wealth of information about yoga healthcare, and we would be happy to send you a free fridge magnet. So it's right there, right in your face. You go to the kitchen, it's stuck on your fridge. You can't forget the sequence. You open your handbag, and the postcard is in your bag. And then we have a business card with the sequence on it as well, which I'm not carrying today, but I will send it with the postcard. When you have a moment, check out the site for the book Yoga Secrets. It did win a finalist award in 2008. I'm happy to share that with Judy and Amy. So there must be something to it, some merit to it. Don't forget, the fridge magnet is our latest gift to you. Those of you at home who would like to stretch with us, please remember, Yogaxpress is always looking for stars, star material. And I don't mean people who can stand on their head, or do some very, very intricate stretches. I'm talking about people who are willing to share what they have learned with us on this program with you, with the rest of you who are at home watching us. So if you want to be a star on MNN's TV show, Everyday Yoga Health Show, Yogaxpress, we air Monday through Friday, 1:30 p.m. on MNN4. That's Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and Fios 35. So if you're passionate about good health, come and stretch with us. Call us or email me. You have the website up there. To pick up from where we left off yesterday, Judy, I love the way you're sitting with your back nice and straight. You did mention that yesterday. Doesn't it feel good?
It does.
It does. How about you, Amy? How comfortable are you? Would you like a break?
No, I'm actually.
You feel good, right?
Yes.
The more you stretch, the more limber your abductor muscles on the outside of your thighs, your adductor muscles, they get nice and limber, nice and supple. And the more we stretch, the more endorphins we release. Endorphins are the feel-good juices we release. And of course, the other kind of feel-good juice is called adrenaline. Now, adrenaline and endorphins are they work to make us feel happy, but in quite different ways. You know how in computer language, you talk about different ways to reach the same solution. Adrenaline gives you a rush. It's a temporary high. Endorphins make you feel good for a longer time. It slows you down. So in this world of fast movement, I think we need a little more endorphins as we grow older. You're not quite there yet, but Judy and I can vouch for this. As we grow older, I think we have more use for the endorphins. Having said that, I think Amy is also enjoying the release of endorphins. So, Judy, it's your turn today first. You mentioned yesterday when we closed the episode, you talked about Kati Chakra, the half wheel, spinning wheel.
Right.
Now, you also mentioned it's good for a sport. What sport was it? I don't recall.
Well, I think it could apply to tennis, but also golf. I think it would be very
You've got
useful
a very
for the golf swing.
good hip movement over there.
Hip movement.
There you go, all you golfers out there. Try practicing that, spinning wheel. Okay, are we ready? Now we're going to go into Amy's tree posture. Amy, you mentioned something very interesting. Let's keep talking as you talk us into this. Why don't we go into posture number 11? Amy is going to talk us through this, but before that, tell us, when would you get into this posture?
When waiting for an elevator, or usually the subway, again, I tend to travel a lot.
Right, right.
And sometimes they just take a while and I just get bored, so I'll just practice my balance.
Right.
And while I'm not so advanced to do it all the way up to
No,
my
that's
thigh,
fine.
and even just because it's in public too, who wants to do that? But just to put it by my ankle or
That's
up
right.
to my calf.
That's helpful. That's
it's
helpful to
very
know because you're shifting the weight. One leg might hurt one
Mhm.
day, and you just want to transfer the weight. Your left leg is hurting a little bit, so you
Right.
transfer the weight. So talk us through this posture. Come on, we're ready for you.
Okay. So let's begin with the right leg, and
Okay.
basically.
So we're
we'll
putting
shift-
our weight.
We'll shift the weight to our left leg,
Okay,
and so bend the right knee a little bit,
good.
and then we pick it up.
Do we turn our right knee to the side, or is it okay to keep it in the front?
Oh no, you're gonna have to turn it to the
Turn
side.
it to the side.
a little
Okay,
bit
so
to
we're
the
stretching
side.
the
Yes.
adductor muscles. That's nice.
And so you're standing on your tippy toes like
Okay.
that. And then you just kind of pick up the right leg and kind of gently attach it to the left.
I like that word. Attach it to the left leg. Okay, so we can go either at the ankles.
Right. And the ankles, well, seeing as how we're doing this in
Calf.
public.
That's right. We'll stay with the ankle
Yeah,
then.
we'll stay at the ankle or to the calf if you're extremely
Okay.
bored. And then just hold it for a little while and then
Now, if
you
I'm
can
not able to
release it.
concentrate, what should I be doing if my foot keeps coming down? Is there anything I can do?
Then I would just switch to the right.
No, sometimes I've heard us talk about looking at an object in front of us that doesn't move. Unfortunately, the train's going to be coming the subway.
Yeah, and people are moving around.
Right,
so
right.
to
Okay, wow.
Keeping that in the context of when I
Right,
would be
right.
doing this, I wouldn't. You're right. I wouldn't be holding it that long for it to be a problem.
Okay,
So
well.
so then I just put it down and then
Okay.
do the same
What about
to
the
the
arms?
left.
What do we do with the arms?
Well.
Well, because we are in public, remember. I'm
Right.
not going to be standing like this.
Exactly.
First of all, I've got my
Really.
handbag.
Handbag, we probably
Yeah.
carry a handbag and maybe some books.
And so right. So
Okay.
sometimes I'm just testing, since I have the added weight also, to see how well my balance is improving.
Right.
So I just.
Okay, so you did say we can go on the other foot now.
Yeah,
Transfer
so
the
we
weight on the
transfer
right
weight
leg.
to the right foot
Raise
and be
your
on
left
our
heel.
left. Yes, raise our left heel and be on our tippy toes and turn the knee to the left
Okay.
and
Nice
attach it to
stretch.
the right.
I love that word, attach.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like a Velcro foot.
Yeah, and I think that word kind of helps me also to focus since I'm in public and everything is moving.
Right.
To have that mental word of just attaching my leg just
Right.
helps me to really focus on the actual act of balancing and not just being bored.
It's wonderful how you can
So-
keep talking while you're balancing. Because I'm
Yeah.
trying, and I'm sure Judy might be trying too.
Okay,
But
so
you
we can
also have a
release it
wonderful
now.
balance. Yeah.
We can release it now.
So if I'm feeling very strong today or very focused today, we can try and take it higher. Is that how it works?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
When you get home, you
Yeah.
really challenge yourself and hold it to your thigh.
Right.
Definitely
Okay.
not on your knee. That's bad.
Right.
Correct.
So I hear that sometimes if we push our foot into the knee, we could move the patella, the knee bone,
Oh.
and you want to be careful. You don't want to
Yeah.
displace that. So yes, viewers at home, be careful. Okay, so shall we just talk ourselves? We'll talk ourselves into this posture and then go on.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Judy, why don't you give us one more, one of the standing ones? Today we're going to focus on standing postures.
Okay.
Anything else you can use on a daily basis?
Let's see. Standing one.
Oh, I can think of this
Can you
one.
think of one? Which
Number
one?
14. I'm
Number
reaching
14.
out for a jar in the kitchen. Talk us through that
Okay.
one.
I've actually done that.
This-
You've done that?
This will require a lot of balance.
Well,
so
that's true.
It's a continuation of what we were doing about the balance.
Right.
But this one, let's see if we can do it, starting with the weight on the left leg.
Okay.
Bring your right leg up. See if you can,
From the back?
from the back,
Okay.
hold your ankle with your right hand. I'm not sure if I'm going to be
No,
able
no,
to
no.
do
I think that sounds right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with for balance, extend your the opposite arm, which would be your left arm.
Okay.
And that would be a balance.
Nice. So I'm reaching for a jar in the top shelf in my kitchen cabinet.
Okay. For
Right
focus, if you can look at something a little bit further out, help you with your balance.
Right. Hopefully the kitchen jars won't move.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and then just gently bring your foot back down again.
Exhale, bring it down. Okay.
And for the balance, we'll try the other side.
Balance of postures themselves, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, well,
so
to balance the posture itself, right?
that's
you
true.
pick up your left leg with your left hand on your
From
ankle.
the back, okay.
And your right arm, stretch it out far.
All the way out in front.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you want to extend your leg a little bit, if you can. And your knee should be soft, not exactly rigid.
I like that term. Knees
Yes?
should be soft.
Whoops, whoop-de-doo.
Okay,
And then
very
make sure your
gentle.
shoulders are down and not up.
Right. So
Okay.
we don't stress our trapezius muscles. Keep them down. All right, we'll be talking through those postures. Let's try a few of those stretches. We'll start with, we did Kati Chakra last time, which was posture number 10. We're going to go into Amy's tree posture first. Okay, let's try that, all of us together. Transfer the weight, as per Amy's instructions, to your right leg. Raise your left heel, place the left heel at the ankle, turn your left knee out so you get a beautiful stretch in your adductor muscles, that's inside of your thigh, your left thigh. Now, very gently, take your left hand, place it on your left ankle. We're already talking a lot of balance here. You're on one foot, remember. So if you want to hold on to something at home, go ahead. Now, you can very well place it at the ankles if you're at the subway, as Amy mentioned. Now, you might be a little more confident sometime. You might want to put it at the ankle. If you're at home in the privacy of your home, try and take your foot all the way up. It doesn't matter where you are. The point is balancing. We could all be at different levels today. Tomorrow, I could be at a different stage. Now, I'm going to try and look ahead of me and look at a point in front of me that doesn't move, which in this case is a robotic camera. Palms. Very nice, Judy. You've got your hands extended for balance. Let's try and keep our palms together. That might give us a little more balance.
So
And then if you, that's fine. Hold your ankle. If you feel a little more confident or strong today, inhale, bring your arms all the way up. And when you get out of the posture, get right back in, but we're going to go into the left leg now. Exhale, release. Hold your left ankle with your left hand and release. That's what your arms are there for. So don't be too brave all at one time. Now let's transfer the weight to the left leg. Does that sound right, Amy?
Yes.
Transfer the weight to the left leg. And as per Amy's instructions again, stand on tippy toe on the right foot. Raise your right heel. Now you can rest your right foot on your left ankle, or we could take it up to the left calf. Now we're going to stay at the left calf for now. First, let me make sure that my knees are out to the right, so I get a beautiful stretch in my adductor muscles, that's the inside of the thighs. Let me take my palms in front of my chest. This time, my foot is below my knee. And when we feel a little stronger, we will try and raise our left ankle, left foot, right foot, holding it with the right hand, holding the right ankle with the right hand. Try and take it a little higher today. Now, I'm going to need to focus on something that doesn't move. That robotic camera is moving today, so that's fine. I can't blame the camera, it's me. Now, my mind needs to stay still. Really, to still the mind, you've got to close your eyes. But we're not ready yet. Palms in front of the chest. Exhale. Very gently. Release. Now, what Amy and what Judy did in the previous step of this posture, that was wonderful. You put your arm out. The arm that's not being used to help your foot up. You don't have to keep both your palms in front of you. You can just outstretch your arm and you get your balance. Do you think that helped you, keeping your arm out there? It does, doesn't it? And at home too. You felt that at home too. You can always hold onto
I
a
think
chair.
So, yeah.
The
Balance.
problem with using any props, chairs included, we forget that props are meant as an aid. We start using them as a crutch. Props are like training wheels. Remember what we said in one of the previous episodes. Props are just that. They are like training wheels. They're just meant to get us started, not for us to use it as a crutch. They're an aid, a help. Let's go into the next posture now. We're going to transfer the weight this time to the right leg. We're going to go out perpendicular all the way. So the body is going to be in a T. Let's stand, raise the left heel. Again, we've got the weight transferred on the right leg. Raise the left heel. Take your palms in front of your chest. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Now this time, as we exhale, now clasp your palms together, whichever way you're trained to do is fine. As we exhale, you're going to dip the torso and raise your left leg all the way to the back. Keep exhaling. Hold. Flex your foot, as in don't turn the toes out straight. Make sure your ankle is flexed. Inhale, let's come up. Now let's transfer the weight to the left foot. Raise the right heel. Keep our arms overhead. That's fine. It's a wonderful, wonderful stretch for the triceps too. Now, as we exhale, we're going to dip the torso forward and raise your right leg. Keep exhaling. Look at a point in front of you that does not move, maybe about 3-4 feet ahead of you. Inhale. Let's come back to posture. Exhale, release your arms. To balance this stretch, we have another one. Now the one that we just went into is called Thula Danda, very aptly named. Thula Danda means balancing scales. And the previous one that Amy taught us was called the Vriksha or the tree posture. Now we're going to go from Thula Danda, we're going to go into Uttita Pada or raised foot. Again, we start with the right leg. Transfer the weight onto your right leg. Raise your left heel. Very gently, you're going to hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Keep your right hand on your hip for balance. If you want, you can stretch them out. Now, slowly, if you can hold your left big toe and extend your left leg out in front of you as much as you can. Some days you feel more flexible, other days you don't. The point is to make the most of yourself on any given day. If you're feeling adventurous, we'll try going to the side. Now, although I'm feeling adventurous, my body is not, so I'm going to not go to the side. Exhale. Very gently bend your knee and release. Now, you might find you're a little stronger and less tired on the other leg, so let's try that. Let's try that. No, that's exactly what it's all about. I fell out in a lot of the other postures. I've been very naughty. I haven't been stretching for a while, so that's not good. We need to stay in touch with our body. Let's transfer the weight to the left leg. Raise your right heel very gently. Hold your right ankle and slowly walk your right hand to your right big toe. Keep your left hand, as Amy is doing, on her left hip. Try to extend. Keep inhaling. Extend your right leg out. I'm going to pretend like I'm feeling adventurous. Go out to the right. Inhale. Release. Exhale and release. Now, have you been punishing your body enough, or you're ready for more?
Ready.
Okay, we went into Nataraj posture. Judy taught us how to go into that, so we're going to get into that now, officially go into that posture, the dancer's pose. So, Judy, the way you taught us was beautiful, and that's what we're going to follow right now. We're going to just get a little more adventurous and see if we can dip our torso just a little bit. But what you did was perfect. So let's try that. Transfer the weight to your right leg. Bend your left knee. Grab your left ankle from behind, exactly as Judy taught us. And once you have got hold of your left ankle from the back, inhale and raise your right arm. I tend to connect my forefinger and thumb. You don't have to. It's not a fashion statement. It just helps me concentrate and introvert. This time we're going to try and raise our left knee. Keep exhaling and dip our torso down. I've tried this posture sometimes on aircrafts where there's very little space. I go to the back where they have the galley kitchen. Because the space is so limited, this posture is a little hard to do, but when I touch, some days, not always, sometimes I'm able to touch my right hand to my right toe, and it feels wonderful. You're floating, and not only flying up there, but you're also floating. But it doesn't matter if we don't touch, because most of the days I cannot touch my toe. Because in an aircraft, we sit for so long, we want to stretch a little more. And that's what the body does. It needs to balance itself. So let's not forget, we have to balance on the other side. Transfer the weight to the left leg. Grab your right ankle from behind, exactly like Judy told us. Now remember what Judy mentioned. You want to balance your leg movement. So take your left arm out. Now I'm just going to get my forefinger and my thumb together. Raise your right knee. Dip your torso forward. Keep exhaling. I know for a fact I may not go down all the way on this side, not even as far as I went on the other side, but there you go. Inhale, come up. Now I lost my balance and I released, but I'm not too unhappy with that because the point is we're all trying. Every time we get out of a posture, we go right back in. Let's try, what is the next one? How about this, Garudasana? Now let's have Amy and Judy demonstrate 2 more postures. Do you think you could use number 15? I can think of a reason when we go, a time when we can use that.
Number 15. I know that sometimes at the computer desk to open my shoulders, I
Right.
do this,
Yeah.
do that,
Okay.
just that part.
All right.
And
Go ahead, take it away.
um,
Talk us through it.
well, because usually I'll be seated,
Right.
so I wouldn't do the
We'll just do the
cross and
arms, yeah?
stand,
Let's just
but
do
I'll
that.
just do the arms and
Okay.
don't really.
That's a wonderful stretch. It's a wonderful stretch for the latissimus muscles, which is the upper muscle, the big upper muscles. Turn around, Judy. It's a bit hard for me to reach. These are the latissimus muscles, so it's a wonderful stretch. When you're on the computer, you're hunched up, but at the same time, you're doing these outward stretches, you're going forward. So let's turn that. Okay, talk us through
I
it.
just, I'm not quite sure, but I take the right
Yeah.
arm
Okay.
and then like this.
Yeah,
and then
since
I
we're not
take-
moving the legs, that's fine, whichever
Right.
arm.
So then I take the left and put it underneath the elbow of
Beautiful,
the right,
okay.
and then try to clasp the
Clasp the
hands.
palms. Wow. I'm not quite there yet.
Or,
I'm happy,
you know,
right?
just keep the hands together.
Palms
like
together?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine too.
It does feel
And,
good.
yeah, it really does. I really like the stretch I
And
feel
it's-
in my back.
Right.
I can feel it in the shoulders.
I was
Shoulder
going to
blades,
say,
I can
especially
really
the
feel
right
it.
shoulder, because your
Yes.
right arm is raised, so the right
Higher.
shoulder
Mhm.
and the right, is it triceps, right? Under biceps.
Right. So there you can release and then do the same. for
Inhale
the
and
inhale,
release,
inhale
okay.
and release, and then for the left, do the same thing.
Nice.
Opposite.
And then twine your palms together.
Yes.
Lovely. Nice. So, do you think, Amy, when we stand in this posture, we're stretching our latissimus muscles. We are trying to breathe. It's a bit hard, but at the same time, what else are we doing? Do you think this is helping us focus, or would that be a question of balance and when we twine our legs? This probably does help us focus, doesn't it? Because we're trying to get to one point with our palms. And boy, it's hard to see in front of us.
Well, I think
Inhale.
that, yes, inhale and release. And yeah, I think for more focus, then you can include the legs.
Right.
For me, it helps me to kind of take a mental break,
Right.
and a physical break, so that I can then refocus on
This is
what-
also
and
wonderful. This is
yeah.
wonderful to do on an aircraft. You obviously have been traveling a lot, my dear. It's really nice when you're sitting at a desk.
Yes.
You're sitting
or
in an aircraft with
aircraft.
very limited leg space.
Mhm.
Talking about leg space, I think that posture, the
It might be
twining the
necessary.
legs might help. It might be
Yeah.
necessary, absolutely. Why don't
Yeah.
you talk us through the leg part of it?
Well, standing, and
Yeah,
the leg
the
standing.
Garudasana, the eagle
Okay.
posture. Let's try that.
Well, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, but we'll take
We're
our,
going to try. Yeah.
put your weight on your left leg,
Okay.
and then with your right leg, cross your leg,
Okay.
and see if you can get your toe around your ankle.
Ooh, that's the hard part.
That's
We're
it
going
would
to
be
try.
hard. You can
That
try.
even sounds difficult.
I mean, the actual posture is
Amy
to
is already-
incorporate
yeah,
the
that's-
hands and the legs.
Right. So both together. Then in that case, you
Yeah.
need balance, you need focus,
Right.
and you need less leg room. Inhale
Okay,
and
inhale.
release.
Now let's try the other
Let's
leg.
try the other leg. I like that. You didn't forget.
Well, let's try the other. You're
Transfer the
standing.
weight.
Transfer your weight to your right
Right
leg.
leg, okay.
With your left leg. Cross your right leg and see if you can get your toes around the ankle of your standing leg.
Now you're asking for a bit much. But
Yeah.
You're going to try. Okay.
I'm not able to do it.
Is it okay to bend my knee just a little bit?
Yes, why
Is it
not?
okay?
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes to get the
I
ankle
have
around.
trouble with the balance itself, but
And then I guess it's right arm over
right
left arm?
arm, right arm.
Yes, because it's left knee over right knee. So
Okay,
right
so-
elbow over left elbow.
Right. So there we go.
Now, this is the part where it's going to be tough. Now, we have to breathe.
Inhale.
Inhale. Straighten our knees.
Straighten our knees.
Let's release our
Release your
legs.
hands and your legs.
Release your hands. Why do you think we need to release? Did you say release your legs first and then your hands? Or should it be hands first and then the legs?
I'm not sure.
I think I would be more comfortable releasing my legs first, right? Otherwise I'm going to lose balance. So
Okay,
release your
I'm
legs
not sure,
first.
yeah,
No, that
okay.
sounds good. Let's keep moving on. We have, oh, this would be another good stretch in the aircraft. You don't need much space. The next one is called, the one we just went through is Garudasana, eagle posture. The next one is called Uttanasana. Some schools call it ragdoll or standing forward fold. Heels together, toes slightly apart. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, turn your palms in. Go up all the way. Now, this time instead of clasping your palms, you're going to clasp your elbows overhead. Tilt your pelvis forward just a little bit. Remember, this whole program is about stretching and feeling good, releasing those endorphins. Now, inhale. When you come up to midpoint, then start exhaling. Fold from the hip as you exhale. Take your arms, your folded arms, as deep as you can go today. It doesn't matter. One day you go deeper, another day you go less deep. That's fine. You just do the best you can. You should feel a wonderful stretch in your hamstrings. Judy, do you feel it? You did mention.
Oh, yes.
You did mention something about some pain in your right leg, correct?
Right.
Well,
Nice.
hopefully this will help relieve
hope
some of
so.
that.
Thank you.
Let's inhale, come up. Keep your back straight. Let's keep coming up. Release, exhale, and release your arm. Now, having gone down all the way, we could directly transition. Would you like to join us? Come on. We're a walk-in show, so no problems. Let's go. Inhale, keep your heels together, toes slightly apart. Inhale, come up to shoulder height with your palms facing down. Keep inhaling, go up. Face your palms in. This time, fold from the hip. Place your palms about 2 feet ahead of you. Then take your heels back. Try to connect your heel to the floor. And this is called Parvatasana, mountain. We're going to go directly transition from here into Ashwasanchala or equestrian. Inhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Inhale, bring your chest out. Typically, the muscle association will not allow you to bring your knees too far over your toes. But we are a yoga group, so we're going to take a few chances. We're going to be a little dangerous this time. Hold. Inhale, come back. Take your right foot back. Exhale. Now inhale again. Bring your left foot forward between your hands. This time, place your right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes. Come back on your right knee. Inhale, raise your right arm. Exhale, take your right elbow over your left knee. Place your palms together. Look up to the left. Inhale and release. This is called Parsvakona. Curl your right toe in, raise your right knee. Take your left foot back. Inhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Uncurl your left toe. Place your left knee on the floor. Take your knee back, right knee back just a little bit. Place your palms together. Exhale. Place your left elbow over the right knee. Look up to the right. That's a wonderful stretch for today. Thank you for joining us. Amy, Kitchener, Judy, Jacob, and all our wonderful viewers out there, feel free. Join us anytime you feel like stretching with us. On camera or off, that's fine. Are we done?
Yes.
Thank you.
Should we do the second, the third one?
Yes. Can we have a 5-minute break?
Sure.
I need to